An old colleague of mine, Edward Haley, appears to be in trouble. He's what you might call an Azteca sorologist. You don't know what that is? Well, when you find him, feel free to ask him all about it. You can reach Haley's observatory via the Stella Itzamna. That's a large stone slab kept in the Royal Museum in Marylebone. Go there now and make sure he is safe and sound.
Goodness, those are some of Morgant's hideous bugmen. Quick, you better deal with them.
Nightbringer! We crash! By the spiral, thank you for saving me from those terrifying creatures. I had just received the most unusual visitor when those brutes appeared and attacked. Yes, a Quetzal arrived with a message tied around her neck. What's a Quetzal? They're a type of winged snake from Azteca. They're all extinct now. Well, they're supposed to be. Maybe this one hadn't heard. Quetzals were known to be vicious and protective, or occasionally tame. I'll let you find out what type she is. If you gently collect the Quetzal from the garden, we can have a look at the message she's carrying.
You step up to the Quetzal. She's some sort of winged snake. A little bit cute, even. She seems to like you.
Yes, well done. Now try to slip the message off her neck. Ah, you got the message and didn't lose any fingers. Good, good. Nice, Quetzal. Clever girl. It says, Great Magicians of Bartleby, Azteca trembles in the shadow of Xibalba. Please come at once for our salvation. It is signed by 3 names, Pakal Redmask, Tezcat 3-Star, and Zalen Reedwalker. Why, there's a spiral key here. I thought they were all lost when Azteca was destroyed by a great comet a decade ago. But perhaps we were all wrong, and Azteca persists. Quick, let us look through the telescope at the top of the observatory.
You see a new spiral world, or more accurately, a very, very old world. The comet that encircles the world looks like a bad omen to you.
You were able to see the spiral world? For the longest time, I could only see a cloud of dust in the night sky. The Aztecosaurs are the oldest race in the spiral. Their ancestors lived in the first world before it shattered. I assumed Azteca was lost, but perhaps there is yet hope for the Aztecosaurs, a wonderful, creative, and fierce people. I'm reminiscing too much, aren't I? You must take this Quetzal and her message back to Cyrus Drake at Ravenwood immediately.
Finally, the wizard returns. What do you have with you? A Quetzal! Remarkable! I had no idea Azteca still survived. It is a place of the oldest powers and greatest legends. This message you recovered is fascinating. Clearly a cry for help. Someone really should investigate and see what is going on. You had best bring this news to Headmaster Ambrose.
Oh, hello, Wizard. Did I just summon you? Cyrus sent you here? Is it myth-related? A Quetzal messenger from Azteca. You say the poor creature was being chased by Morganth's minions. Oh, very worrisome. Let's take a look at that message. Oh, my. A plea for help against the forces of shadow. Years ago, Azteca was cut off from the rest of the spiral by a great comet. Many believed it was destroyed, but I was not so sure. The spiral now reveals this world to us in its darkest hour. It falls upon us to act. Take the key this brave Quetzal brought us and travel through Bartleby's spiral door to Azteca. Find this Pakal red mask and bring light to drive away the shadows. Go quickly, young wizard, but be careful. I suspect Morganth's hand in this somewhere.
By Mother Moon, I cannot quite believe it. I was afraid I would remain alone and be forced to see our light extinguished. I am Pakal Red Mask, young magician. I am one of the 3 mystics who wove the spells that guided our messenger to you. But as you see, I stand alone at the edge of the City of 3 Winds. My allies, Tezcat 3-Star and Zaylen Reedwalker, are lost. The comet Xibalba brought the Shadow Queen to Azteca, and she has laid waste with her Umbra Legion. My allies are gone. I beg your help. Confront the crazed Thunderhorns in 3 Points, beyond the Zocalo, to learn what happened to Tezcat 3-Star.
Tezcat 3-star. Shadows, chase him into the maw.
Tezcat fled into the maw. That leads underground, where the hungry dead stir. When the comet Xibalba first appeared in the sky, 10 cycles passed, the Aztecas or oracles pronounced doom. So they fled underground to live in the mines and dwell among their dead. The maw is the entrance to the caverns of the Cenote. But when the Shadow Queen arrived, the dead awoke, and they were hungry. Let us speak closer to the city. Meet me in the Zocalo proper. While the Shadow Queen has left the City of Three Winds, her Umbra Legion has agents everywhere. It is crucial we find Tezcat 3-star down in the Cenote and make sure he is safe. You can get there through the maw.
The maw is blocked off by a ton of rubble. No easy way through here. It looks like it was deliberately caved in by something powerful. Maybe Bacall Red Mask knows another way in.
Off? What a dastardly diversion! Find the alchemist Sheeply Tailbiter in 3 points. He's a bit different, but he might have a good idea for clearing a path.
Strange creature, can you make an agreeable sound? Can you understand me? You need to get through the rubble to rescue Tezcat 3-star? Into the maw? I can perhaps help you with that. If you will help me gather some ingredients, I can make you a strong concoction. Go to Lac Willow Smoke Eye and ask for Salt of Stone. Then Kanika Sweet Chile for sulfur, and charcoal from Hoteca White Ash. And then you'll see Tezcat 3-star.
Sheeply Tailbiter sent you for some salt of stone? I have some that's been boiled down, filtered, and sun-dried. Yes, you can have some, but, well, make sure you don't stand too close when he performs his experiment.
You need some sulfur for Sheeply Tailbiter? I would like to help you, little one, but the crazed Thunderhorns took it from me. Perhaps if you confront them in 3 points, you can get some sulfur from them.
Shipley wants charcoal? That fool! Does he want to burn us all to our end before the comet strikes us down? Yes, you can have some. But I dropped it in my rush to get to safety. You'll have to collect it from 3 points on your own.
You've got everything? Now, with the salt of stone, the charcoal, and the lovely sulfur, we can make a strong concoction. Smells lovely, doesn't it? Take this carefully, and when you get close to the rubble, throw it hard and then run for your life. I mean, move back a safe distance. Then find Tezcat 3-star in Cenote. I hope he isn't standing too close. Boom! Big bada boom!
That's a lot of rubble to clear to get into the maw. You hope Shipley's strong concoction lives up to its name. It sure smells strong, like rotten eggs. You throw the strong concoction with all your might and then hunker down for safety. That was a big bada boom. As the smoke and dust clear, you can see a path into the maw.
By storm, ice, and fire, what kind of strange spirit are you? Not a spirit? Well, whatever you are, I hope you can help me. Our ancestors have risen from the grave, and they are hungry. I have barely been able to resist them. Do you think you could drive some Thunderhorn zombies back to give me a respite? You did it! If you are not a guardian spirit, then what? A magician? By Mother Moon, our messenger reached you? I did not believe Pakal's desperate plan would work, but my blood stirs with your news. How many of you are there? Just you? I see. Mother Moon must know best, I suppose. Well, my power is in my volcanic axe, but it was broken by Moon Skull zombies. Please, recover the axe pieces for me. Well done, magician. There may be only one of you, but you seem very strong. Excelente! Let us return to the Zocalo so I can repair my volcanic axe. Much better to be breathing the fresh air up here, rather than the stink of the tombs that now pervades the Cenote. The Shadow Queen sensed a ritual and tried to disrupt it. Her minions chased me into the maw and then sealed me in. Talk to Pakal Red Mask. We need a new plan.
You freed Tezcat Freestar! Well done, young magician! When the Shadow Queen struck at us, our third companion, Zalen Reedwalker, was captured by her vile minions. A few people saw her dragged into the lower chambers of the Pyramid of the Black Sun. Can you enter the pyramid and rescue her?
What horror of the Shadow Queen are you? Wait, you don't carry her stench or the weight of darkness. Are you a magician of light? You are? Pakal sent you? Our summoning worked. By the Black Sun, I was sure I'd become a fossil in here. You'll need to duel Metzi Burning Water to get the key to my cage. She plots in the inner chamber.
What is this? A fresh scent of blood? I have failed the Shadow Queen. Take the cage key and shame me no more.
Excellent work, young magician. You freed the third of our triumvirate. You fly as high as any wild wing. When the Shadow Queen arrived on Azteca, none of us were prepared for the depths of her ambitions. Let us speak with Zaylen Reedwalker and ask her what she saw of the Shadow.
The Shadow Queen's first act was to take over the Pyramid of the Black Sun. The Black Sun necromancers have long been entrusted with preparing our dead for proper burial. But now they have fallen into the Shadow Queen's web of corruption. Who knows what terrible secrets they taught her? Young magician, you have already proven yourself capable of tackling the Shadow Queen's forces. We need to investigate the central chamber of the Pyramid of the Black Sun and determine the Shadow Queen's true goals. Go search the pyramid. You'll have to get permission from the King's Guard, Acosta Hanging Moss.
You, hairy and scaleless one, what are you doing here? The Pyramid of the Black Sun is closed to all on the King's order. To enter, you'll need to speak to the King directly, but he won't see an outsider on a whim. Befriend Yakate Farwalker first.
What have we here? Some kind of plucked bird? No, too hairy, but not enough for an old cat. Perhaps you are a harlot. You wish to see King Axaya Knife Moon? The new king? First of his name? The young ruler? The untested and the desperate? Axaya, son of Tezozumak. He who never ruled but was married to the princess of Totosli. Last and only child of Ilwikamina. The great king Ilwikamina, the Sky Archer, the Thunder Lizard, the ruler of the Triple Alliance, the tyrant of Azteca. You need a gift of shochia flowers for the king. Find them by the hot pools. Then go for a dip. You have an outsider smell. Once you have the gift and cleaned yourself up, then you can see the king.
You must admit, washing away the grime of spiral door travel does make you feel better. And you smell very pretty now, too.
Who are you that brings a war challenge directly to the fangs of King Agsaya Knife Moon? And why do you smell so pretty? Do you wish to formally declare a challenge for the throne of Azteca? Although you initiated a war challenge that could only result in one of our deaths, I will ignore it as you are an outsider. Perhaps next time you will take the time to learn about a new culture before you accidentally offend someone. However, you are just in time. I need someone like you, who can bully their way into strange and possibly hostile areas. The royal badge of leadership was lost in Cenote when the Hungry Dead arose. Can you find it? I'd search the Trias Palace.
It's clear a great battle was fought here recently. Wait, is that someone over there? She doesn't look like a zombie.
Please, can you help me? If you can drive the Hungry Dead back, I'll never make it. The Thunderhorn zombies and Moonsfall zombies are both hungry. You duel Hungry Dead like you were trained in the Pyramid of the Black Sun. You've bought me a little time. Can you find some of the glowing Isar mushrooms? You can find some near the dwellings.
You found some! These have strong healing properties. Thank you. You were sent here to look for the Badge of Leadership? Of course! King Axaya's rule is imperiled without it. Our last king, Akampi Rithis, still wore the badge when he was dragged off by the hungry dead into the mines. You'll need to delve into the deepest mines to find Akampi Rithis and recover the Badge of Leadership. I believe King Akampi Rithis was killed by the hungry dead, but no one knows for certain.
Greetings, outsider. I am the true king of the Aztecosaurs. My rule extends from even beyond death. Prepare to slake my hunger. you'll have to take the badge of leadership from my cold, dead hands. Oh, wait.
You do as the fallen king said, and remove the badge of leadership from his cold, dead hands. However, it continues to radiate with a strong feeling of death and the underworld.
You have recovered the badge of leadership. Well done, young magician. King Akampiridfi's demise will be recorded as a great tragedy, but at least we know his final fate. You are right, young magician. The badge of leadership has become corrupted by death magic. While that would be fine for an undead king, it's not so fitting for a new untested ruler. You'll need to reconsecrate it before returning it. There are several things we will need. Collect raw gold from around the mines. You'll also need fire quetzal venom. You can get some from the fire quetzals kept by the dwellings. Finally, you'll have to gather broken calendar stone pieces by battling the moon skull zombies who stole them. You managed to get everything so fast? Good work! In order to reconsecrate the badge of leadership, you'll need to reassemble the calendar stone in the Pyramid of White Fire. The rebuilt calendar stone will melt the raw gold so you can reshape the badge, and the fire quetzal venom will burn out the corruption. But the pyramid has been occupied by Skirky's Screaming Moon, a necromancer who has thrown herself over to the Shadow Queen.
is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead, you ask? I am Skurky's Screaming Moon! And jealousy, my undoing!
With Skurky's Screaming Moon out of the way, you were able to put the calendar stone pieces back together. Despite having been broken by some immense force, the calendar stone pieces fit together perfectly. You place the raw gold atop it, and it melts to restore the badge of leadership. Finally, you apply the fire Quetzal venom, and the traces of corruption burn away.
You defeated Skurky's Screaming Moon so easily? You fight like one of the great beast-footed carnivores. Take the newly reconsecrated Badge of Leadership back to King Axaya Knife Moon in 3 points. With luck, this will be the symbol he needs to unify the people around him. I'll return to the Zocalo myself.
Hello again, young magician. You smell as if you are victorious in battle. What do you have there? The Badge of Leadership? I am impressed, young magician. You still wish to investigate the interior of the Pyramid of the Black Sun? I worry that it contains terrors too great for even you. But go inside with my permission. Only tell me what you find.
My goodness, the young wizard. I had not expected to run into you again. I need to repay you for our... This will be a fitting end to your life's pursuits. You're about to become a permanent addict. My goodness, the young wizard. I had not expected to run into you again. I need to repay you for our last little dust-up. This will be a fitting end to your life's pursuits. You're about to become a permanent addition to the annals of magic. Who knows? In 1,000 years, perhaps young wizards will be studying your greatest failures. Wait! Hold your final spell! I have information that will be of interest to you. If you let me leave, I will tell you the Shadow Queen's plan. Interesting, yes? Yes, I thought so. Morgant came here to search for the Horn of Huracan, the horn which is referred to in prophecy. It is believed to be in one of the step pyramids of Azteca. Thus, she needed to win over the Azteca saw necromancers to be her guides. She is off on the dark wind now. Perhaps if you hurry, you can catch up to her.
With Belloc out of your hair, perhaps you should look around. This sarcophagus does not look like it is from Azteca. It seems to radiate evil and menace. Just looking at it makes you feel like someone walked over your grave.
A grim portent indeed. I do not know this Horn of Huracan you speak of, nor this Belloc. He sounds untrustworthy. Next time, give him to us. Perhaps the mystics can help you decipher the Shadow Queen's plan. Speak to Pakal Redmask, then return to me with his words.
Hello, magician. I sense you have learned something of the shadow. This Belloc creature said what? The Horn of Huracan? Oh, I am not versed in this particular prophecy. Still, if the Shadow Queen is searching the Great Step Pyramids, she'll be after the Pyramid of the Storm Eye next. It lies in the deepest part of the swamp. You need to ask King Axaya to open the Serpent Gate for you.
Did Pakal Redmask shed any light on the Shadow Queen's plotting? Did Pakal Redmask shed any light on the Shadow Queen's plotting? The Serpent Gate? Why would you want to go out there? Mangrove Marsh is deadly, and Salt Meadow Swamp even more treacherous. I know little about that place, but if you are determined, you may honor me with another gift. Find my scout party. They went into Mangrove Marsh and vanished. Toki Two-Face will tell you what you need to know to find them. She is just outside.
You come from King Axaya Ninth Moon? Quickly, tell me what you want. Yes, we sent a scout party into Mangrove Marsh to explore the long-standing Tula village. Their goal was to see if Tula village was still safe from the hungry dead, but the scouts have been gone too long. Take this key to open the Serpent Gate, but find the scout party for King Axaya.